मैं तो ऐसो रंग ओ महबूबे इलाही मैं तो ऐसो रंग मैं तो ऐसो रंग ओ महबूबे इलाही मैं तो ऐसो रंग ओ महबूबे इलाही मैं तो ऐसो रंग देश बदेश में ढूंढ फिरी हूँ देश बदेश में ढूंढ फिरी हूँ देश.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. You are watching Vidsworld. If you do end up enjoying this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, follow us on our social medias, and if you really do want to support the channel, you can do so on Buy Me a Coffee and Patreon, links down below. You can also hit the super thanks button if it is available in your country. Today, what are we doing today? Well, we're taking a look at Cook Studio Season 9. Going back in time a bit, about 6 years now. We're going back to Rung, which is, I believe it just means colour in Urdu, and this is the legend that is Rahat Fateh Ali Khan, who I have reacted to on a number of occasions, a couple of occasions now, and I have always been one of the more breathtaking performers in the world of Pakistani music. Remarkable tone and emotion within his voice, but it's more the experimentation and the percussiveness of his voice, the experimental sort of feel. And this is also featuring Amjad Sabri, who unfortunately isn't with us anymore. But one of the great things about music is that it lives for a lot longer than any of us can. Now, if I had to guess, obviously this being Rahat, that we're gonna have. It's going to be quite the journey. Obviously, I can see that this is 12 minutes. It's going to be, we're going to see quite a gradual build throughout most of the track. We're going to hit, like a big climax, and then we're slowly just going to wind down just a little bit. We're going to see a couple of instrument solos, quite brief. We're also going to see, I would guess that we're also going to hear somewhat of a vocal solo from Rahat, maybe a couple. We'll just have to see. As always, I get a lot of comments saying that, why'd you keep pausing the video? Why'd you keep talking about it? That's why I'm here, you genius. Why? You want to go watch the original video? It's still up on YouTube. Go check it out. If you don't want to hear me talk, that's cool. Just go watch the original. If you do want to hear my opinions and breakdown of the song, stick around and we'll have a little bit of fun, shall we? So, without further ado, Rung, Cook Studio Season 9. Let's get into it, guys.
Cook Studio Season 9.
Sound of the Nation.
माटी के तुम दीवरे जो सुनियो हमरी बात आज मिलावरा मोहे पीरा का
Wow.
जो जगियो सारी रात आज रंग है रीमा
There's the harmonium.
रंग है री आज रंग है रीमा रंग है री आज रंग है रीमा रंग है री आज रंग है रीमा रंग है री मोरे ख्वाजा के घर रंग है री आज रंग है रीमा रंग है री मोरे ख्वाजा के घर रंग है री आज सजन मिलावरा मोरे आंगन में
Sorry to interrupt it just there. So if you've watched any or a lot of my previous videos, you'll know that two things that I'm a big fan of. One is Rahat and his voice. Two is it's melody. It's harmony rather. I mean, melody's great, but harmony. The combination of different voices. It's I don't know if anyone can quite put their finger on what it is that makes it sound so sort of ethereal. It's like a choir sound, lots of when lots of voices are joined together, there's so many sounds going on. It's hard for your ears and your brain to focus on any one sound. So it just creates like this really thick wall of sound, which is always just like particularly when done well, it's just one of the most unbelievable sounds. And that paired with obviously Rahat's voice, which I think I can confidently say he's one of the greatest voices I've ever heard. Period. It's so strong, such emotion, such like great technique, but not classical not technique that like not the technique that like not operatic. We're not talking like Mariah Carey technique. We're talking like I keep using the word, but it's more percussive. It's more. There's more to it. It's something different. It's something you don't always hear. It's almost though like when you hear him riffing on his vocals, it's almost like it's like a guitar solo almost. It's sort of there's something intangible about it. But yeah, it's fantastic. We'll listen to him more than we should. Wow. Okay, well, I mean, obviously, if you're going to put another artist up on the stage with Rahat, this is my first time hearing Amjad, and I've never listened to him before, so I wasn't sure quite what to expect. But I mean, like I say, if you're going to go up, if you're going to get up on stage with Rahat, you better be pretty good. And I don't know why I expected anything less, but I don't know why I'm surprised. Of course, it was going to be good, but took me by surprise. Look. We've just sped up a little bit, okay. Okay, a couple of things just before we move on, because there are a couple of things that I quite like. While cutting between Amjad and the choir, each time they went back and forth, you'll hear their voices got a little bit louder, a little bit more powerful, and it slowly started to build until obviously the drum beat then quickly kept up with them. And Rahat there, I don't know if you saw that, doing the very definition of lending a hand when obviously when he's not singing, instead we've got the Pakistani hands going. It's I love it. I absolutely love it. Have another listen, like how it builds. This is a. Let's get back to that. Where is it? This it's obviously it's just a Pakistani thing, I guess. The you'll hear one of the strongest voices you've heard. If you weren't looking and you closed your eyes, you'd probably imagine someone, you know, clenched eyes, shredding away on their vocals. But like, you watch these guys, you look at them, and they're sat there just sort of smiling, like, you know, this is great. I'm just doing, you know, this effortlessness of delivery is obviously just a very Pakistani thing. It's like it comes naturally, like it's nothing to it. They're both Rahat and Amjad are just sat there with a smile on their face, as though it's not even like difficult what they're doing. It's crazy. By the way, I love that phrase, jubilant colour. Again, I mean, it's correct English. I know that I'm aware of the word jubilant, meaning celebratory, and I'm aware of the word colour, but I would have never thought to put those two words together. This is why another thing that I really love about listening to these songs is, it's obviously reading the translation. I'm hearing my own language spoken in a way I've never heard before. I'm not just listening to Urdu or I'm listening to my own language spoke to me, in ways I've never heard before. And that's never a bad thing. Look at him, he's just smiling. It's like it's nothing. Speeding up again. Vocal solo number 1. Woo. Shows how you do it, right? Shows how it's done, good. we go.
हरवा रस बूंदा बरसे बेहरवा रस बूंदा बरसे आहे बूंदा बरसे रस बूंदा बरसे बूंदा बरसे रस बूंदा बरसे खाजगान के दरबारन में खाजगान के दरबारन में आहे राज देखो कन गरजे आज देखो कन गरजे आज देखो कन गरजे रस बूंदा बरसे बेहरवा रस बूंदा बरसे खाजा फरीदो दिन रालिया कुतब दिन रालिया खाजा मुइनो दिन रालिया खाजा कुतब दिन रालिया खाजा मुइनो दिन रालिया खाजा कुतब दिन रालिया खाजा निजामुद्दीन खाजा नसीरुद्दीन खाजा निजामुद्दीन खाजा नसीरुद्दीन आज शोहरा निजाम नसीरुद्दीन का लाल महबूब बना लाल महबूब बना लाल महबूब बना लाल महबूब बना लाल महबूब बना
Also, guys, would one of you, if it's possible, would one of you be able to explain? Because another thing I really like, that obviously you don't really see it in the West, is people sat cross-legged when, especially when performing live at least. Obviously, they're both sat cross-legged. It's like there's something really, like there's something quite powerful about the stance. Like they seem very relaxed, very sort of. Yeah, you'll have to explain if there's any kind of meaning behind that, or whether it's just simply a cultural thing. Obviously, you tend to sit cross-legged a little bit more. I don't know. Like, you guys will have to explain that one to me. But yeah, like I say, there's something really, I don't know. Like, yeah, there's something quite powerful about the position. I don't know. We've got a bridge section. Okay. Okay. And there we go. One thing that I noticed within that song is just like it had quite an organic sort of feel to it. It was, you know, there was a set tempo, there was a set beat, but it was almost as though it was almost like a sort of jazz trio style, where it felt like obviously the singers and the musicians were kind of feeding, and the choir were all feeding off each other and kind of bounced sort of, and then, you know, if you're familiar with what you're doing, if you're competent with what you're doing, it can allow you to sort of flex, particularly with your time. And you'd think that like slipping subtly in and out of beats is actually unprofessional, not staying on beat. But it's like I say, if you really know what you're doing, that sort of flexibility that you have because of your competence actually gives, it's often called swing, but it gives it a more natural, organic feel, which actually makes something often sound a lot better. And that's the kind of vibe I was getting from that song. Obviously, like my two of my favorite artists from exploring all of this Pakistani music is Atif and Rahat. Rahat's voice is just incredible. I would love to hear that guy live one day. What did you guys think of the song? What did you guys glean from the song? Like I say, there's a couple of things that I asked you. If you could explain to me, that'd be great down below. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment down below. Don't forget you can support us on Buy Me a Coffee and Patreon. Will be linked down below. You can also hit the super thanks if it's available in your country. Might see you again soon. Who knows? Maybe. Hopefully. If I do, I'll see you then. But until then, guys, make sure you take care of yourselves.